Hello everyone, and welcome to the 43rd episode of the series. In this episode, I continue with the ice rink and continue building more mines in the mine shaft thing. And I got to be more consistent in what I call it. I call it a couple different things, usually, per episode. Anyways, I'm just kind of making a border area to focus on so I don't feel overwhelmed by this project. And once again, the ferns were kind of being annoying. But that's just what ferns do. It's starting to get dark. I was going to work as long as I can. Emptied out my inventory because I didn't want to have too much stuff in my inventory while I'm digging here. I actually remembered to get the items out of the chest for clearing to I'm having a brain fart here. To close off areas. Anyways, I was digging more tunnels here. It looks like. And there's not much I can say. Because this is the shorter area. I will probably end up doing 2 tunnels per night. And there's a slime. That's nothing new. Emptied out my inventory so I can grab the dirt again. It looks like I finished the area. Now I'm kind of trying to focus on a new area here and cutting down some of the trees because they're in the way right now. And filling the area by the ice rink again. And starting to look a bit better here. I try to make sure to leave an area to get up and down easily. Back to the strip mine. I also emptied out my inventory a bit. I don't know why I removed those items, but oh well. Now I'm making another tunnel here. It looks like it's part of that one loop that will be needed. The gravel is just being annoying. Well, I will be making another loop eventually at the 200 blocks. But for right now, I'm just finishing this one that could be around my base. it's also going to be 4 blocks wide. Back to putting dirt down again. I'm making progress with this here. Might be able to put some water in and get a new layer started pretty soon. Emptying out again. I guess I went to work on making more chests in the area, and also I need to make a bunch of trap chests, which is tripwire hook and chest combined together. I only use very little of the chests actually right now, but I'll be needing them eventually. I have plenty of wood for this project, so I don't have to worry too much about it. I gotta make sure to leave a space right here. That'll be where the pole is here. I put cobblestone down and then some stone bricks. The cobblestone is just so I don't use so much of the stone bricks for this. Cut down some more trees, because that's going to eventually need to be cut down. Also filled this area in, because I don't need it. I'll be filling in that one area that was shown just a little bit ago with the sand, just that little pond there. I'm gonna dig out the sand too, because I will be needing the sand eventually. And I just don't want to have to figure out where I buried it. Putting some tools for that museum. I spent most of tonight of just emptying out and moving items around. I needed a iron axe for the collection anyway, so I am dealing with that. I think that's the only tool I need for the iron so far, other than the protection items. I haven't made a shield at all yet. And I put more chests in. I was kind of trying to figure out what chest was supposed to be placed in next. I just left that space open. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I collect some of the items here. And I was clearing up the snow a little bit so I can dig up the sand here. But fill in some of this area because it was going to be easier. Sorry. And I was making a mark to make note of where the pathway would be and how much more I need to do. Put cobblestone on top because because how I have things built here. There was no reason for me to get rid of the dirt in my inventory right now because I'm going to be going back to it anyways. Since I'm just trying to place more chests in. Clearing up some of the torches that are going to be in the way eventually anyways. Put some doors in. Decided to do that, whatever I did there. I started clearing the sand out at this point. Because I know I need glass for the iron golem farm. And a lot of it. Making sure to fill in the area too while I'm at it. Not get too far ahead of myself. Digging up everything and then risking having mobs peering on me. I had to wait a minute to get the lag to stop. And I'm starting to clear the ice also. Back to whatever I'm doing here. Temporarily put the sand into one box for now. I guess I'm moving items around because I wasn't liking where everything is. It's going to be moved again eventually. There's at least some organization going on here for once. The pumpkins and, not the pumpkins, the potatoes and carrots were in the wrong chest, so I moved them. And now I'm moving the wood. There was something special about this day that I had to save to this point. trying to get away from a little baby zombie, probably. Or some sort of mob. And I was making an infinite water source over here for now. And getting rid of this one here. Now I'm filling in the lake here. / ice rink. Get a little confused on where the water was needed to go. Now taking out this ice and filling it with dirt. And leveling everything out here. Wasn't gonna start any new projects right now. I did make a anvil at least. I decided to name that pickaxe. I guess I went to AFK for a little bit. At some point. Because I wasn't going to start anything new. Oh, that's why I did that one thing earlier. It was day 300. Now I'm just kind of waiting for it to change to day 301. And it turned to 301, but I was doing something else at that moment. And I'm going to end this episode. I will see you guys.